Hey everybody, welcome back, ProcarryTrucker. Man, things have got to come together between work and everything. Currently, I-24 eastbound in Illinois, mile marker 28. We'll be crossing the Ohio River into Kentucky there at Paducah here shortly. Been raining on me off and on today. Started out in Ryan, Illinois. Had an empty on, drove on into the terminal from there. It's about, I don't know, it's about 15 minutes from there to the terminal, 20 minutes, something like that. Dropped that empty, picked up the loaded. Headed down to Doraville, headed down to Doraville, Georgia. Suburb of Atlanta. Company I'm with, I've been with for 13 years, and what they were when I started to what they are now, they just did a complete 180. They used to care 250% about the driver, and nowadays, excuse my language, they don't give a rat's ass about the driver. They only care about their bottom line at corporate. Been here 13 years. Really don't have any seniority because this company don't have seniority. I've been here 13 years. Somebody with 1 year's driving experience is 22 years old, can come in off the street and will be making the same amount of money as I am. About the only difference between me and that person is I've got more vacation, and that's it. They really don't give any reason to stay with the company. It may be time to start looking elsewhere. Paychecks are going down. I work 4 on, 4 off. Those that are on a 4 on, 4 off schedule are supposed to have priority of loads. And more than once, I've been told, hey, there ain't no loads. You're going to have the day off. But yet a non-4 on, 4 off driver does get a load. And by working 4 days on, 4 days off, our pay period runs Sunday through Saturday. So 4 on, 4 off, I get 4 weeks that all 4 days fall in the same pay period. Then I get 3 days, I get 3 weeks that 3 days fall in the same pay period. When they do that, you don't have a load or blah, blah, blah on one of those weeks. Generally, it doesn't cut me down to a 2-day, it cuts me down to a 1-day pay for the week. Because most generally it's something going out, and then the next day I drive back empty, and that's the only load for that week I've got. The way they do things, it could be you take a shuttle somewhere, and let's say I work Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday be in the pay week, Sunday be the new pay week. Let's say I take a load up to Burlington, Wisconsin, or if I went to Burlington, I'd be delivering it. Let's let's say I take a load down to Doraville and drop it. That's about just over a 2-day turn. Everything goes right, you can turn it in 2 days. But I drop it in Doraville. Let's say it's a Lithonia, Georgia load that delivers Monday. And I drop it at the terminal down there Thursday for them to deliver Monday. I leave out Thursday, I take the load down there, I drop it. That's about an 8.5, 9-hour drive down there if nothing goes wrong. Possibly head back, depending on what time I got left. More than likely be taking my break there right in or around Doraville, Georgia. Head back on Friday, drive back, get back Friday, wouldn't have nothing. I would get something Saturday. Let's say Saturday I get a load. Saturday, take a load up to Chicago and drop it. And bring it empty back. And that's all I do Saturday. The load I dropped up there on Saturday was a Burlington, Wisconsin Monday delivery. Well, I worked Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but I wouldn't get paid for those loads until they delivered on the following week. So even though that I worked that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I wouldn't get a paycheck. And I can't do it no more. This stuff mainly on the weekends, that's basically what we got is pick this load up and take it to another terminal for a Monday delivery that they're going to deliver, and you come back. I don't get paid for that load until it delivers, so it's going to be a week or two before I get paid for it. I can't do it no more. I think it's time to start looking at other options. It's really hard. This is the longest I've ever been with the company, 13 years. Like I said, I really don't have seniority built up. Man, when you've been somewhere 13 years, you got that vacation set up. I'm going to go from 4 weeks vacation down to maybe a week, 2 weeks at the most to start out with. And it'll be another 10 years or so before I'm back up to 4 weeks or more. Coming up on Metropolis, Illinois, home of Superman. Got a couple options. There's a trucking company about a half an hour from me that is dry van, but they also have 4 on, 4 off schedule. Not liking the look of these signs, stop traffic ahead. And I really can't take 45 south into Kentucky. And I'm seeing brake lights, so traffic is stopping. Use both lanes. Oh bullshit, what lane in so I can get over? Got a couple cars coming in, I'll give them room to. Can't let everybody in. I'm not going to sit there all fucking day. they had a sign back there for what lane ended, and the lane that was ending, they had it blocked out. So I don't know if the lanes are open or... Find out here in a bit. But I can go with that company. Like I said, about a half an hour from where I live at. Be doing dry van, but they do have the 4-on 4-off. That's another thing that's going to be hard to give up. There's a company right in the town I live in that does liquid food grade. Hang on a second. Eastbound, it is the right lane that closes up here. I know they had a sign back there, and the lane that was closed, they had that blocked out. I was thinking maybe they had them open, but it is the right lane that's closed up here. Would be nice to get back into liquid. Shoot, when I came to this company, I had planned on being here maybe 3 or 4 months until I found another liquid company. Well, back then it was such an awesome company. Even though I preferred liquid, I really didn't care for pulling bulk tanker. No, it wasn't anything I couldn't do. I could do it. What was a plan of 3 to 4 months, like I said, I've been here 13 years. This crap of use both lanes up to merge, that creates more fucking backups than anything. Use common sense and courtesy and safely merge as soon as you know the lane's ending. Traffic will move a whole lot smoother. I know I've not had a video out in a while, and partially just me. A lot of it is just with the way work's been going, bills, paychecks being smaller, the stress of, okay, you know, what am I going to cut out and not pay, or what am I going to cut out and not do so I can get bills paid? Seems like every time I start doing good and start getting ahead, I start getting 2 or 3 weeks of really crappy checks. Learned some information recently that, hopefully I'm wrong, but I don't know how much longer this company's going to be going. They are one of the larger bulk tanker companies, but I guess they're one of the higher costing as far as shipment. For a company for a shipper, receiver, whatever, to use Bulk-O-Matic, using Bulkomatic as their shipping method costs more than most other companies or any other company. And Bulkomatic tries to rectify that by saying, oh, we got these policies, blah, blah, blah. No contamination, on-time service, blah, blah, blah. Well, the on-time service, you cannot guarantee that with freaking traffic, construction, breakdowns. It is not possible to have 100% on-time deliveries. No contaminations. Theoretically, yes, that is possible. You're not going to get it. You're going to have product leaks and you're going to have spills. Do what you can to minimize them, negate them, but there's always going to be some somewhere. And most businesses are not looking for, nowadays especially, are not looking for the top-notch professional service. They're looking for who can haul my load or who can get my load here for the lowest cost and get it done. We have lost in the past, in the past 2 years, even the past year, we have lost so much business that it's ridiculous. And things don't change. From what my thoughts are, if they don't change the way they do things and go a little bit back more to the way it was when I was started here, they're going to lose more business. I am in Kentucky now, getting ready to go through Paducah. I'll take this down to Nashville, and I'll run 24 through Nashville. Debating on whether I get down here to Nashville, do I want to take the Briley around and catch 24 there on the southeast side of Nashville, and do I want to go through the middle? Get this done. I'll be back home either tomorrow night. I'm supposed to be home tomorrow night, but due to a snafu in Jonesboro, Arkansas, I may end up not quite making it back tomorrow. Close, but not quite. And then have to drive in Monday morning. But get this done. I'm going, as long as it ain't pouring down rain Tuesday, I'm going fishing Tuesday. So, but yeah, like I said, I've been wanting to get more videos out, but with the stress of everything, getting other stuff done, videos have been on the back burner. I got to work on my airbrush, get that going so that I can get that Corsair finished. So I appreciate y'all watching. And I will try. I'll try to get more videos out on a regular basis. If I can, maybe I'll see if I can do a live stream while I'm fishing or something like that. like I said, hopefully things calm down, things come together. I can start getting those videos out 2 or 3 a week. At a minimum, 1 a week. I'd like to get 2 or 3 a week out. But appreciate you watching. We will catch you all on the next video.